you're seeing Irrfan Khan with that he's not there with you guys right now.
I mean, it came as a huge shock. It's very, I think, awkward for us to be even promoting it without him.
Yeah, it's really incomplete. I actually always wanted to be an actor, which was my goal, and I just didn't know how to go about it. So I experimented with everything that came my way as an opportunity, and I explored it. Of course, I knew I wanted to do films at some point in time, but it was never like, abhi Bollywood lead karna hai. So kuch nahi tha.
Right.
I wanted to do good work and good content with good people, and this just came in as a great opportunity for me, and I grabbed it with both my hands.
Hi, this is Dulquer Salmaan.
Hi, I'm Mithila Palkar,
and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Alright, the promo of Karwaan is quirky and interesting with some really funny situations and dialogues, and we have with us Dulquer Salmaan and Mithila Palkar from the movie. They're missing Irrfan Khan, obviously, and all of us are, but they have promised that they'll make up more than for the absence of Irrfan Khan. So thank you very much for being on BollywoodHungama, first of all.
Thank you
for having us.
And alright, so how do you guys react to the situation that when you see the promo right now, maybe you've seen the movie as well, and you're seeing Irrfan Khan with that zeal, that lifelike personality that he has, and just enjoying life like anything, and he's not there with you guys right now.
I mean, it came as a huge shock but we finished the film last year around September.
Right.
I think the news broke early this year, or around March or April.
Yes.
We immediately reached out to him, but he replied. But I feel like he's even going through an ailment like this, he's still so positive. And if you see any of his writings or posts or tweets, he always seems to find some way to make you smile or stay positive. It's very, I think, awkward for us to be even promoting it without him.
Yeah, it's really incomplete.
It's so I think it was such a unit in the film, the three of us, and it was great fun working with him. He had the most amazing energy. I mean, you've interviewed him.
Yeah,
and so,
I love him. I absolutely love him.
Yeah, and I was such a fan. When I signed the film, and so working with him was just. It was like everything I expected it to be. I thought he in person he was exactly how we would imagine how your sort of idol or that kind of a star to be.
Right.
It was great fun. He very spontaneous, and he's always improvising and full of ideas, and he just made, I think, Shauqat's character elevated it so much.
Yeah,
it's funny in the writing when you read it, but he just made it his own.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have that interesting moment with him when you stare at, is this guy for real? Yeah. Is this guy for real? So
they have a really interesting dynamic in the film.
Yeah, we don't really get along.
Okay. So
we're not very fond of each other
in the
film.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah. But I think that's what's interesting about the film, because these three sort of very
we are very different
from each other.
equations.
All three characters are so.
Right.
I'm kind of geeky and I'm like an old soul, but I'm older than I am in my thinking in the film. She's like a high school girl of today, and he's this really eccentric, like a workshop owner kind of character.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So Mithila Palkar, now he's a superstar. So that's what I've been told. Like his fans, the way they just, he's really big. Down south is like really big.
I can vouch for it. I witnessed
I'm
it.
sure.
This is super awkward for me because
I'm sure. So these things have been told me, and I just went through all the videos, and I'm sure that they have. And he sings very well. And now, but what I also found very, very interesting is that you are having a very interesting journey actually, and I found that really interesting in terms of, I was just watching your TED talk on why
she's a big
one should
motivational
not,
speaker.
not to make a plan. It was gripping. What I found a bit strange was that it just ends in the end. I think it's not the complete thing. Maybe that I saw.
Oh,
and so you've done web series. You had this cup song.
Internet sensation.
Internet sensation, and
as I'm told.
Yes, and now you're doing this movie, and you also I think there's some web series. The promo was launched yesterday, so that's very interesting actually. That's very interesting that you're dabbling in a lot of things simultaneously, and that makes it a very interesting.
I actually always wanted to be an actor. I which was my goal, and I just didn't know how to go about it. So I experimented with everything that came my way as an opportunity, and I explored it. What worked for me worked for me. What didn't, I vetoed it. But it was never. Of course, I knew I wanted to do films at some point in time, but it was never like abhi Bollywood lead karna hai. So kuch nahi tha.
Right.
I wanted to do good work and good content with good people, and this just came in as a great opportunity for me, and I grabbed it with both my hands.
Hi, this is Janvi Kapoor.
Hi, this is Ishan.
And you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
She said it.